And welcome to another day in paradise. In this video, we're going to see if this system is any good for aquaponics or hydroponics. Yeah, we're going to unbox that and suss it all out. And I finally have set up this system. Hurrah! And welcome back to another video that is me growing stuff in pots. There's the stuff, there's the pot. Hurrah! I probably should have waited for it to be a little bit warmer in the sun. It is early morning. This is autumn, lovely blue sky. But it is cold, and by cold maybe, I don't know, 20 degrees Celsius, so what's that? Lots of Fahrenheits. I expected it to be a tub. No, this is a tub. I expected it to be pipes, not a tub, but it is a tub. This might be a bench top thing. Instructions for breaking waves. What? Polang is a hydroponic equipment. That is very suitable. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is an indoor vegetable growing thing. How's it work indoors if there's no light? Maybe there's a light. Okay, we may have stuffed up with buying this, but I have got it so you don't have to. Or maybe it's really, really good. Really? 32 vegetables. How big is this thing? If that's the tub, okay, it's not overly big. I reckon we should adapt this for outside and just see what happens, eh? That's all assembled. How bizarre. Okay. What else have we got in the box? Really? You get tape with it? Some sort of thing? Needly thing? Benji, really? Really? Stop. Did you just eat my plant? Oh my God. Benji. Where are you? Don't eat the plants. At least it wasn't toxic, but that was some sort of plant. Great, Benji. That's just great. Poor little plant. Okay, back to the box. I'm going to take everything out of this and see what we've got. Really? It looks like you get a little seed rearing kit. Okay, there's vaguely no instructions, so we're going to pull it all apart and see what we've got. What on earth are we doing? Okay, it comes with weird things. It comes with cups. It comes with little seed trays to actually start the seeds. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. I think the last one I did, which is that one over there, which I've modified, was a lot better for the price. This one, I don't know. I just don't know. Benji, do you know? Benji couldn't care less. Benji's sitting in the sun. So I think we're just going to assemble it, figure out how it works, and go from there. Obviously, it's a little hydroponic system for that, and the water pumps up into these. I don't know. It comes with what I thought was some sort of weird needly thing. Just looks like a float. Oh, it is a float. Oh look, polystyrene balls. That'll tell you if you have liquid in the tub, I guess. That's pretty amusing. I don't know what these numbers mean. Do they mean litres? Probably mean litres. Who knows? Don't even know what country this came from. I'm pretty sure it's China. But we have tubs for our seeds. We have those tacky little sponge bits again. Sorry, ant. So little bits of sponge for growing seeds. So I'm going to see if I can get some lettuce seeds and try this with lettuce. I don't know if it's going to work outside because, you know, it's not going to work inside without lights. Maybe I'll rig some lights up onto it. I don't know. If you've seen the thumbnail and it looks awesome, then it's awesome. If you haven't seen the thumbnail, well, of course you've seen the thumbnail. If the thumbnail looks terrible, we already know what's happened, don't we? But in this video, I'm going to set this up, possibly over there as well. Let's assemble it and see what it looks like. Okay, well, it's assembled. It's a weird size. It's kind of, I have no idea how you would light this up inside because it kind of needs lights coming from every angle. because these need to be sort of on different angles to each other, otherwise they're just going to be all growing on top of each other. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is the first vertical garden that I've actually assembled. It's pretty straightforward. There's the little thing that tells you how much nutrients, well, what your water level is. The pump is kind of horrible. It is 800 litres an hour, but it's 16 watts. That is a lot of power. So we're going to swap that out for a lower wattage pump. I may even do solar with this outside. No reason why not. I think we might just completely ignore that pump and do solar. But that is our system. So we're going to jump now, figure out where it's going to go. If it's going to go outside, which 99% sure it's going to go outside. And see what happens when we turn the pump on, if water actually trickles through and drips down the little nozzly bits. I don't know if it's actually going to work with solar. What happens if there's no water overnight? Is everything going to droop? We will find out. Maybe the system needs to be on 24 hours a day. At least with those systems, the water stays in the little pipes and it doesn't screw the plants up. Let's have a look over here in the blue section. So these, not currently going because we don't have much sun. Look at the roots on that. That is a little tiny strawberry plant. There is enough water sitting in the bottom of the pipes for them to do their thing. That is a lot of roots, isn't it? Oh God, I can't get the roots back in. No! There we go. Your feet in, your feet are in. So that's how that's working. So when the sun hits my solar panel, which is in the next hour or so, it's going to pump water up into that system, into this system, and more nutrients. So I'm not too sure where that's going to be going yet. Could probably do it on this side. I have no idea. Anyway, let's jump a little bit and see what we've done. And I've jumped a fair few hours. I have my solar pump. I have it all rigged up to this. This was the 4-tier one. It is 3 tiers now. I've got it on a little trolley thing. So I'm using every second hole. So yeah, because originally when I got this one, it was just a random impulse buy. Yeah, they're too close together. So this is on a solar system. So we're going to come around in here. There it is from the other side. So I've got it hooked up to this. I think it's about a 900 litre tub at the moment, using a 600 litre an hour solar pump. That is obviously the solar panel there, and it's the solar panel going straight into the pump. If you haven't seen these pumps before, I think I did a little video on these like a week or two ago, so go check that video out. That is the monstrosity. Look at it. I know. It is not that stable. Look at that. So, I don't know what we're doing with that. Don't buy one. It just sort of sits there. So I think, you know, if it was inside and you knock it, it's just going to go flying. Where this one, I've zip tied it to the end there, to the end. This is the end. I've zip tied it to this pipe. It's working well. So what I might do is drill a hole in this and pump that in there. Or I may even, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put it in a bigger tub and I'll have to zip tie it to the tub or maybe glue it or something like that, and then just pump the water from there to there. That is where we are. There is Benji. Hello, Benji. So going to, get some lettuce seeds. We are going to use these little bits, which are the little tiny tubs that came with it for germinating your seeds. And then hopefully we'll be able to get this system going, finally. But I think with the solar panel, this is working perfectly. We've got sun, there's the sun. So it's not costing anything. I could technically tap into this, which is the Beto bucket system. That is just on a hydroponic system, not an aquaponic system. Mr. Snake, hello. So Ideally, that is going to get cycled, which I need another filtration unit for this. The filtration has to be on all the time. We're going to use goldfish for that, and the goldfish are going to feed our lettuce. So this is going to be an aquaponics system. This is hydroponics. I do have enough room for another one of these tubs there. Just have to make sure that Benji doesn't get eaten by the snake. Yeah, move along. Good boy. And good snake. Oh, it's your little belly. It's your belly. Anyway, that there, which is the one that we have set up, it is terrible. Look at that. It just balances there. So it needs to either be glued to the base or something else. I think one little gust of wind, or if you got it inside, one kid touching it or pulling a leaf off, whoops, is going to destroy the whole system. So I might rig that up to this tub here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but there is our update. At least this is working. Here is a tail. I'm going to pull your tail. Pulling your tail. She's fine. So yeah, there is the update. Next thing I'm going to do is get a whole lot of seeds for this. We're going to germinate them in our little seed pots that we got with that dodgy setup. And then we're going to grow lettuce because it is technically cool enough to grow lettuce. Anyway, we will see you in the next video. I will have that rigged up hopefully by then. And this is probably going to be totally different. We will see you then. There's your belly. There's your belly.